Okay, so when we talk about this, you have to, and I want you to check whether my answer is right or wrong for part A. Okay, if the thing is skewed left, that means the left side is longer, correct? So this is called skewed left. So the highest one is definitely the mode. Okay. Yeah. So the mean will be here. And the median will be here. And when you say median, means 50% is more than the median. And the other 50% will be less than the median. So this is called skewed left. The mean, that means the value of the smaller value is more. And you have extreme small value. Extreme small values. Right? Okay. Are you clear? So this is called skewed left. Okay. Normally distributed means symmetrical. That means all the three central measure, mean, median, and mode, all are together. Same value. So this is called symmetrical. So here is 50%. Here is also 50%. For this one is 50%. Are you okay? And for skew, right? That means, like for example, we talk about income. Or income is skewed right. Most people have lower income. There are a few who have very high income. So this is the mode. This will be the median. And this one will be the mean. That means I will say less than 50% of people or of the data is more than the mean. It is skewed left, skewed right. So do you think my answer is right? Can someone give me the feedback of my question 15? Part A, is my answer correct? You don't give feedback, I won't give feedback one more. Part A, is my answer correct? Hello, class? On the axis on page 26, okay. Is my answer correct? No response. Yes. They say, on the basis of the information above, which one of the following statement is true? Half of the smartphone app costs 0.89. The mean is 0.89. Definitely is wrong. Less than half of all smartphone app cost 0.89 or more. Is that statement correct? More than half of all smartphone app cost 0.89 or more. If I shade the area, this is a median. This area is half. This is 0.5. So which statement is correct? Hello, can someone, you think my answer is right or not? The second statement is correct. So it's less than 50% of the data is more than the mean. So second statement is correct, not the third one. So please remember this. Hello? Can I move on? So this is very important. You have to that one. Okay. Okay, how about part B2? B, how to find the mean? You assume it's normally distributed. You go to central limit theorem, correct? So part 1 and part 2, no problem. Am I right? Okay, now we want to go to part B, part 2, part 3. C, part 1. Okay. We want to go to C, part 1. They say using the distribution in part B2, in part B, the researcher calculate that is approximately the approximate proportion of a random sample is of 50 smartphone apps with the mean price of more than this one, it will be 0.0398. Tick the appropriate box to indicate that you consider this as, and I give the answer as underestimate for the proportion of random sample of the 50 smartphone app will with a mean price of more than 1.8. Then I say give a reason for your answer in part C2. Then I say it's skewed right. Do you want me to explain further this? Do you want me to explain further on this? Okay, so I'm going to send you a picture that just now, because to explain to you, I better draw it out nicely for you to have a look at it. So can you please have a look at that picture and study it? Then after that, you see you got question or not. See whether I have explained my choice clearly or not. Have a look at it, because I know I have to take some effort to draw it quite accurately so that you can see it clearly. Because sometimes in class when I draw, right, it's not as clear. Okay. So I even, but if I talk about less than, then that will be an overestimate. Understand? So it depends on the skewness of the graph and depend on the whether they are talking about greater than or less than. If it's skewed right? They say greater than, that means it's underestimate. Are you okay? So you better jot down all this in your notes. Hello? Class, any further question? Like for example, any question on the graph that I have sent to you? You can see why is it underestimate. Huh? If it's skewed right, correct, then you want it to be more than, it will be underestimate. If you want it to be less than, then it will be overestimate. Yeah. So like for example, part D, using the distribution in part B, calculate that. So you use normal CDF. So when you calculate that, that will be overestimate. And if you look at the graph, where got data that is less than 0, correct? But we get more than, we got the answer that there is a possibility. So hence comment on using normal distribution to model the distribution of, so it's just an approximation because the distribution of X bar 50 is skewed right. It doesn't mean that, so don't think that. If they got give you the graph, you look at the histogram given to you. It doesn't mean that if more than 30, it will be, unless they don't give you the histogram, then you can assume through central limit theorem that as long as the sample size is more than 30, then we assume it is normally distributed. Are you okay? Any question? Okay, I'm going to revise on how to sketch the graph. How to sketch the graph. Okay. For this distribution, wait, it's better for me to teach you how to sketch both together than just to sketch one of them. Okay, the original, if we assume the original, hold on, let me check first. No, not this page. Okay, look, if my X is also normally distributed with the same mean, and the standard deviation for X is equal to 2.43. 2.43, wow, 8 times. So 2.43 divide by, do you know what is Miss Do doing at 0.34? Okay, I don't want it to be so big, so I create my own, okay? 0.34 times 4. Okay, 1.36, for example, 1.36, Okay, I want to draw this together, correct? So I know that, okay, one will be, the one with bigger spread will be shorter, correct? The one with smaller spread will be taller. So when we draw, okay, first of all, we will put the mean at the middle. You can have different mean, okay, usually they will give you the same mean, 0.89. Okay, then I will mark bigger one, 3 equal. Why I mark 3 equal? Can you tell me why? Because this point, I'm going to put 0.89 plus 3 times 1.36, correct? Hello? 0.89 plus 3 times 1.36. Okay, so I got 4.97. Yeah. And here, I'm going to put 0.89 minus 3 times 1.36. Okay, it will be negative, definitely. 0.8, not negative. 0.89 minus 3 times 1.36. So I got negative 3 point something, negative 3.19. Yeah, okay. So I tentatively put like that. So I'm going to do the taller one. Okay, the taller one will be this one, correct? So how am I going to know the ratio? I take 0.34 divided by 1.36. So I get 1/4. So the height for the green one will be 4 times. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be my green one. So for the green one, what I will do is I will take 0.89 times 3 times 0.34. So I got 0.9078. Okay, so 0.89 plus 1.36. This will be 2.25. Yeah, so 0.9 some, so small. How am I going to draw? Did Mr. calculate correctly? I calculate wrongly. 0.89 plus 3 times 0.34. 1.91. 1.91. Yeah, 1.91. So it's around here. This is 2 point. 1.91 is around here. So it fade away here. So you roughly judge. So this one will fade around 0.89. So I take 0.89 minus 3 times 0.34. Yeah. Minus 3 times 0.34. I'm not good at calculation. So negative 1 point something. Okay. 0.89 minus 1.36. Here is negative 0.47. Here is negative 0.13. Am I right? Did Mr. calculate correctly or not? 0.89 minus 1.36. Yeah, negative 0.47. Oh, correct lah. 0.13 should be around here lah. Should be around here. So it fade away. So you draw this graph like that. So this is for the green one. You draw the taller one. So everyone, you have to know how to draw. One standard deviation away and so on. And the other one, okay, since it's 1/4, so this one will be down here. The blue one will be down here. One standard deviation away, fade away here. One standard deviation away, so fade away here. Okay, you may want to try the 2019 try exam paper. That will show you how to draw the graph. Yeah. Okay. So try to learn how to sketch the normal distribution graph. Okay, maybe this year they will ask you to do that, and so on and so forth. Okay. So that's all for this question. Something that I want you to take notes of. So any further question on this one? No, okay. So for this final 2014 paper, any other question you want me to explain? Any question you want me to explain? Hello. From now onward, all is yours. Any question you want me to explain further in detail, please let me know. You hear what Joy say, correct? Ask in class so that everyone can learn. You should learn it as together. You have question, you straight away ask. You study together, you learn together is better than you go by yourself. Any other questions? Any from any year, please, or from textbook? Class? Or you find something special, even you know how to do, you want to know further? Oh, the spike diagram for normal binomial distribution, is it? Okay, Ken. So look, for example, I have a binomial distribution. Okay, the n is equal to 5, for example. Okay, then I give you the 3 situations. Then I'm going to tell you how the spike diagram go. Okay, then the probability of success, we put it at 0.3. Okay, to draw the spike diagram for this one, you use your GC. Okay, everyone take out your GC. Yeah, you take out your GC, you go to stack. You go to stack, Okay, go edit. So after you edit, correct? You go edit, correct? You know that the possible value for X. So under your L1, you put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cannot? Okay. Done it? Okay, then under your L2, now you make sure your cursor is in L2. Okay, I also do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then under your cursor, bring your cursor to L2. Make sure your cursor is here. Okay, then what you do is you put second vase. When your cursor is here, you put second vase. Okay, when you put second vase, you go down until your binom PDF. Go down your binom PDF. Okay, binom PDF, got that? Okay, then when you put your binom PDF, correct, you will come out with trial. You put 5. P-value, you put 0.3. X value, you type L1. Cannot? You type L1. Do you know how to type L1? L1, you put second 1. You put second, then this button 1. Okay, then you go to paste. Then you put enter. all the thing will come out. They will have number come out. 0.16809, 807, and until the last one is 0.00243. This will be your probability distribution table for this binomial distribution. Okay, then after that, you put second mode. Every time you have to quit, you put second mode. Okay, second mode. Then after that, you go y equal, second y equal to, second y equal to, okay, then you select your plot one. Okay, you select your plot one, you on it, on, then type, you select the first one with the dot, 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 okay, can or not? Then your X list is your L1, your Y list is in your L2, okay, then the mark, I prefer to have cross. That is my habit. I prefer to select cross. Okay, then color your choice. Yeah, after you have done it, finish this already. After you have done this, you go to zoom. Okay, you go to zoom. Then you select zoom step. Got that? Number 9. Okay, then you got the graph. Come out. You see how we plot? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you draw. You draw the spike like that. You want to know the value, correct? You can move the cursor. It will give you the value. Yeah, you move the cursor, it will give you the value. You can put second trace, then value. Then it will give you one by one. 0, they will give you the value. No. 0 is, okay. 0 is 1.6 something. 0.1169. Then you move to the next one. You can't move to the next one. How to move to the next one? Anyone have any idea?
You just press trace, miss.
Just press trace. Then I put 1. Then it will go. Is it?
You just press trace, then you can scroll through the points.
Oh, how come mine cannot? I just press trace, I can go through the point. Oh, after I press trace, then I use a cursor. You press the button trace, then you put the cursor. You use this. After you press the button trace, right, then you use this cursor. Then you can move from point to point, correct? Then you can plot your spike diagram. So you look at, if the P is less than 0.3, it's skew right. It's right skew. 0.5. If the P is 0.5, correct? Now you change your P to 0.5, you will get normally distributed. If it's more than 0.5, then you will skew left. You can try. So maybe they will ask you for that. Are you okay? So you can redo. You can redo everything. by going to, okay, you can do this y, which is a binomial distribution. The n equal to 5 and the p you put 0.5. So what you need to do, you need to clear your L2 only. So you go to stack, edit, yeah, you clear your L2. You put your cursor up at L2, then you put clear. Then everything, then put enter, everything will be gone. Then you put your L2, you repeat second vars again. Then you go normal PDF, binom PDF. Then you change your P to 0.5. Okay, then you go paste. Okay, after you got that, you second mode. Then you put second equal to, so everything the same. Yeah, on. Yeah. Then you put zoom stack number 9. So you see, the graph you will get is like that. So you got your 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 0 is very near here. Then you go to 1 is wait, 0 is 0.03. This is 0.03, 0.15. Then the highest one is 0.3. Okay, let me get the highest first. This is 0.3. So this one is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So the highest is here. Here, you see symmetrical. Then for 2 is 0.15. So it's here. And this is 0.03. 0.05 is here. 0.03 should be here. Yeah. So you go like that. So you see it's symmetrical. Are you okay? So the other one, I don't have to draw, you should know. This is also one of your questions in your textbook also. So for binomial distribution, correct, if the probability of success is 0.5, correct, so the distribution will be symmetrical. If less than 0.5, it will skew right. More than 0.5, it will skew left. Yeah. Okay, good. Anything else? Anything else you want me to explain? This is called the spike diagram for normal, for discrete distribution. Sometimes they will ask you to draw a bar chart. Okay. This is for discrete distribution. It doesn't mean that for binomial distribution, it can be for any others. You just key into your stack there, L1, L2, then you just ask your calculator to draw the spike diagram for you. Or if you know the value, you can just draw the spike diagram by yourself. Okay, anything else? Are you in 2014 paper? Okay, have you started doing your Northern Hemisphere, the 2010 paper? 2021 paper? Hello? Just now the booklet one, I talk about question 1 already, correct? Is there any problem with question 2? Question 2 is solely your calculator. You see, every every part is 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. Question 3 also. Any other question? Any other things that you want me to explain to you? Quick, you have another 10 minutes. Everyone asks the question that you don't know. So at the end of it, you will learn everything from the textbook. Hello? Question 5 for which year? Question 5 for which year? 221, question 5. Booklet 1, huh? Why? What is the problem with question 5? May I know? Okay. Which part of question 5? The whole thing. 2021. Question 5. Okay, they say consider the function. Okay, so first of all, if for algebra, if for calculus, correct, you definitely have to write down the function first. 3 ln 3x plus ln 1 over 81 x to the power of 4. Okay, so what you need to do is, you see they say express gx in the form of. Okay, now, so every one of us have to remember when we talk about ln A plus ln B is ln A times B, correct? So this is a formula that you need to use for part A. So what you need to do for part A is, before you combine any ln to become 1 ln, you make sure the coefficient must be 1. So this will be ln 3x cubed plus ln 1 over 81 x to the power of 4. Okay, so this will be ln 3x cubed will be 27x cubed. Okay, plus means change to multiply 1 over 81 x to the power of 4. Okay, so now I can simplify 1, 3. Okay, this one when you divide, the power here remain 1. Okay, done with that. So I have ln 1 over 3x. So this will be ln 3x to the power of negative 1. Okay, so this will be equal to negative 1 ln 3x. So therefore the A is negative 1. That's it. Done with part A. If I come out this question, ask you to find the G prime X, you don't straight away do. You simplify first. Hello? So do I need to explain the rest? Do I need to explain the rest? I need to explain the rest. Part B also. Part B, if you look at part B, just now I asked you to write. Figure 2 show the graph of y equal to fx for fx equal to ln 3x. Okay, now, then they ask you, comment on the relationship between the graph of fx and y equal to gx. Gx, are they the same? Okay, look. The graph of fx is like this. y equal to ln 3x. This is your fx. If you look at the gx, is negative fx, correct? Because it is negative ln 3x. So for gx, the graph, if I use red to represent, the graph will be the other way around. That's it. Okay? All the positive become negative, negative become positive. That's it. Because gx is negative of fx. Then they ask you to give you that, then the rest you can follow through. Then I told you they find the equation of normal, equation of tangent, and all these sort of things. Yeah. Okay. So do I need to explain the rest? Yes. Do I need to explain the rest? The person who asked? Hello? Which part? Which part? You don't tell me the whole thing. Impossible. Which part? Part C, why? Okay. Now comment on the relationship. They are the reciprocal. They are the inverse of each other. Okay, they reflect along the x-axis. So that is how you do your part C. Comment on the relationship between the graph of y equal to fx and the y equal to gx. They reflect on the x-axis. It's a reflection. Gx is a reflection of fx. Yep. So then find f prime x. That one no problem, correct? Hence show the equation of tangent and so on. Are you okay? Okay, good. So those who have tried this paper, do you find that this paper easy or difficult compared to Southern Hemisphere last year 2020 paper? Which one is easier? So we are done with booklet 1. So any other question? No? So if don't have, I'm not going to hold you for too long. Class? Hello? Okay, no more. Okay, tomorrow we'll ask more. Thank you. Good. Okay, so I will